Hey, welcome everybody. Today we have December the 4th in 2021, and this is day number 4 of our Advent Calendar drawing event. I am Holger Niels Pohl, and I want to draw together with you today a toy train. So let's see how that works. A toy train is something, I mean, if you're searching for a present for, especially for a boy, but a lot of girls are playing with that too. At least our little daughter is playing with toy trains too. Might be a nice thing to be able to draw. So starting, like the question is, what do we start with, right? On a blank sheet of paper. And I would start with the wheels of that toy train. So let's draw the first wheel, the second wheel, and then a bigger one at the end. And you see, I don't care if the circles are perfect or not. It doesn't matter too much, right? For us, for the purposes of our kind of drawing, doesn't matter too much. So we add somehow a kind of a squarish shape to the big wheel here, and then a rectangle shape for the rest. So that should be roughly the height of this one. So let's go here, this one, close it a bit so it gets a bit more solidity. Perhaps that toy train needs a bit of a more stability down here, so I give it an extra edge at the bottom here. So that's our starting point for the toy train. And what do we need next? We need to have a place where somebody is steering it. So we put something on top here and a roof on top that is slightly bent, so it looks a bit nicer. We have the chimneys and that kind of stuff that helps the steam coming out. So we draw that one here on that end. It should be able to link to another toy train and perhaps giving it a bit more edge in terms of a round shape at the front, bit of a divider in the middle makes it more interesting. The wheels get it like a center as well. And there we have our finished toy train. And now if you want to again add some shadows and perhaps color to it, I would say like shadows, it's kind of, I mean, it's something, it's a device that's being on the bottom on the floor. So I would give it a broad stroke on the bottom here and perhaps give the whole thing a bit of a shape, perhaps giving like a shadow here, just a tiny bit of shadow here and there to make it more appealing. But that's basically it for the shadow. And then I think like I like, as you know, I like the color orange as well, so perhaps it gets a bit of an orange. So let's see what we color in. Not everything, because everything would be basically, for me at least, too much color. So I would just color in pieces, but of course you're free to do more. If you want to have somebody sitting in here, I would recommend just the simple person here sitting, steering the whole thing. And that is basically our toy train. If you want to extend that, of course, you can do that easily by saying, okay, here we got an extra piece of a connector, and then we connect whatever we want to connect to. So this is up to your creativity. Feel free to add something as you wish. But for now, this will be our toy train. And I hope you liked today's quick drawing session, and chime in tomorrow for the next one. I see you then, and have a wonderful day ahead.